today on Recipes with Rebecca, the very simple, unassuming American chocolate chip cookie, or British chocolate chip cookie if you live in a country that doesn't actually believe in proper chocolate chips, becomes extraordinary with the addition of peanut butter. Chocolate peanut butter chip cookies, here we go. And no, we're not just going to add, these amazing Reese's peanut butter chips. I feel like chocolate chips, candied peanut butters that you find in the middle of the Reese's bar and therefore amazing. No, we're also going to add peanut butter to the dough so that the cookie itself is transformed into something magical. Okay, so here we go. Flour. I'm doing a huge batch, so I'm going to put in about 5 cups. But as we know, about 5 cups means I'm going to pour until I don't feel like pouring anymore. Sure, we'll go with that. And then some baking soda and salt, traditional, cookie ingredients. We're looking at about 2 teaspoons of each. Trick number 1 for chocolate chip cookies that are super, super good. Your butter has to be incredibly soft, aka go ahead and liquidize it up in the microwave if you'd like when you pour it in. So there's that. But the recipe, calls for 2 cups of butter. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do 1 cup-ish. It's really just a chunk that came from the store. Because why would I make that actually a cup? And approximately 1 cup of peanut butter as well. This we are not going to melt. We are just going to beat really firmly with a spoon until it looks nice and happy and combined. If you want, you can microwave it. But be careful because peanut butter microwaved then gets kind of finicky on texture. Not that it's already finicky on texture. About a cup. I like peanut butter. So, we're going to love it a lot. AKA put in slightly more than a cup. And, okay, so yes. So rule 1, melt your butter. Rule 2, add peanut butter as, a good half or so of your butter quotient to make life really happy. Rule 3, whatever your sugar is, only do half of it regular sugar. Right now I'm doing about 3/4 of a cup, except that was way more than 3/4 of a cup, haha. Do the other half brown sugar, and life will be magical. And Mary's coming in, here we go. Okay, so that, and then add a little bit of vanilla. And, oh, Mary's run away. It's okay, Mary! Some vanilla, I like vanilla. And several eggs. However many eggs, whatever you have. I will write out a full version below, but you also can just take whatever version of chocolate chip cookies you like and do the swap out thing with the peanut butter, and then, add the peanut butter chips as well, and life will be equally happy. It's all good. I believe in variation in recipes. Whatever you like. All is grand. For the most part, though, cookies are pretty happy, and cookie dough is very happy. So if you're only making this as cookie dough, don't put the eggs in if you, freak out about eggs. Just mix up the milk and the flour and the sugar, not milk, sorry. The flour and the sugar, and the butter, and eat delicious dough. It's all good. This is going to be a bit of a pain to mix, right, between the peanut butter and the eggs, but all will eventually be well. Do not, at this point, put in peanut butter chips or chocolate chips or almonds or walnuts or whatever other magical, delicious awesomeness you would like to insert in cookies. No, we need to mix this up really, really well. You're going to want more than 1 implement because the peanut butter will be sticky, and we also have to get the eggs beat up in there. So if I weren't yammering on, I would go get a fork. I'll do that now. Because, forks just make beating a little bit easier. And the texture is going to be beautiful and probably not look like you're used to cookie dough to look if you make cookie dough regularly because of the peanut butter. That's okay. It will still bake beautifully. It is going to bake a little differently than most cookies do. It'll probably bake faster, Because the peanut butter is holding things together, you can cook these less, right? Which, I mean, who doesn't love a super gooey cookie? And because of the beautiful peanut butter properties, you can get away with cooking this less and then having just a nice soft cookie that's going to stay soft for several days if anyone in your flat lets one exist after, you know, several days. Good luck with that. Okay, so we've got this mixed. We have no more flour or egg or brown sugar lumps. It looks beautiful. It's going to be thicker, obviously, and holds together more than most cookie dough does. Just again, because of the peanut butter. It is super delicious. Please eat it as it is because it's amazing. But if you want to do something so boring as bake your cookies, we're talking around 350 Fahrenheit, 200 Celsius-ish. Very-ish. I'm not, yeah, I'm just as fluid with my temperature marks as I am with, you know, measurements. Sorry. But, you know, if you want a little bit more cookie, add some more flour in there. It's not going to, like, massively screw anything up. It's all good. If you want less cookie, don't put as much flour in, but do put as much sugar in, because, we're very flexible. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now that, you know, everything's happily mixed together and throw in chocolate chips and peanut butter chips. I believe, well, okay, yeah, I live in a country that doesn't believe in chocolate chips, so we're also throwing in some chocolate chunks that I literally chopped up. I believe in chips, lots of chips. So whatever the ratio is on like a recipe that you have, I would almost certainly at least double that. But do whatever you're comfortable with and then mix and match around. These are cookies that are not going to go very flat. Again, because the peanut butter will hold it up, so unless you compress them, they're going to be kind of nice, round, delicious balls of yummy, yummy peanut butterness. So I would do a cookie that is about a teaspoon. Yes, I do mean a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. So I would go for about that size on the cookie sheet. They won't flatten out too much, so you can put them pretty close together. You can probably get away with 15 on a standard baking sheet if you want to. Don't put them too close to the heat because they will cook quickly and you don't want the delicious peanut butter to burn. And I think that's it. So here's our really delicious looking cookie dough. Alright. And that's all. I'm assuming that you're comfortable with cookies, so I'm not gonna like walk you through the whole process yet because you're good. You've got this. If you haven't done cookies before, it's okay. You can follow the recipe exactly as I've listed it below, and I'll try to be more explicit with cooking directions. But, you know, ball on some kind of cookie sheet in the oven. Bring it out when you feel like it. Oh yeah, cooking time. 7 minutes? I'm totally making it up. I really just kind of take them out when I think about them. I'm the worst cooking instructor ever. Sorry, but you know, keep an eye on them. Let's shoot for 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how done you like them. You know, put them out. Oh, okay, yeah, so the other thing to know is these cookies will keep baking once you've pulled them out, right? Because, you know, they're holding together the heat. So, if they don't look quite done, but they're close, take them out, leave them on the counter, let them finish doing their things. Probably in 3 minutes, they will have finished cooking themselves with their retained heat, and all will be well. There you go. Last hint. You're good. If you panic, email me and I'll send you more directions somehow or something. Good luck, have fun, enjoy the nom nom nom!